Welcome back, beautiful people. So this is going to be a super duper short jumbo braid tutorial. As you see, I'm going to start off on clean blow dried hair. I've already got my parts going. They're pretty big but not so spacious that you can see huge gaps in between the braids, if you catch my drift. Okay. Alright, so when you're separating the hair, you want to make sure. Also, before I get started, that Wonder Brush is amazing at detangling some weave, okay? Anyway, so when you're separating the hair, you're going to separate a piece that is smaller than the other two halves. So if you can see, that middle piece, when it's merged together, will become one piece. And you want to make sure that piece is approximately the same size as the other pieces. Then, what you want to do is you want to smooth over some edge control or something to smooth out them kinks, girl, because if you can see, my hair is very kinky still. I did not blow dry it to perfection on purpose because I want to save them ends, okay? Too much heat breaks your ends. So I wanted to make sure I didn't blow dry it way too much. But to save on the kink coming out of the braid, you just smooth some edge control over it. To grab the hair, you want to make sure that your index finger and your thumb are pinching the middle piece, because if it's pinching a different piece, it will slide apart. And you'll see what I'm saying once you start doing it yourself. But once you grab that, you want to make sure that center piece is what grabs your hair. Then you just begin braiding like normal. While you're braiding though, you want to make sure you are smoothing the hair, your own hair, into the additional hair. Wrap it around it if you want to. As you see, it's starting to stick out. So if you wrap it around it, it helps hide your hair. So that is a technique that a lot of people use. They just braid faster so you can't really tell. But I'm braiding super slow because it's been a minute and your girl is struggling. But anyway, as you see, you just begin braiding. It's that simple, guys. Now, because you guys are perfect braiders, I know you never encounter this problem, but for me, sometimes I can notice that hair is sticking out, and when that happens, I just go back and I make sure I wrap the synthetic hair or additional hair around my hair so that it disguises it. And then to be more, you see I'm smoothing it over the hair as well. So to be more precise, not only do I wrap it, but I also do an extra swooping method with the hair to make sure it's under the synthetic hair. And then you just continue braiding. A good way for your braids to look like a amazing braided rope is to make sure that you are braiding with the same intensity all the way down the entire braid. If you have some sections that are more loose or some sections that are more tight, you will be able to notice that in the braid. So you want to keep in mind as you're braiding to make sure it looks even. And then what I like to do is I smooth my hand. I kind of give a tug down the braid as you saw earlier. And that is the finished result, guys. It is that simple. Ignore me and my foolishness. I'm really just happy that I'm done. Thank you guys for tuning in. I hope this helped. See you guys next time.